Greetings to you all. John Mule is my name, a medical clinic officer by profession. I have a certificate in palliative care psychiatry, and I'm also a graduate of Aspire Leaders program. I am a palliative care team member at Kitovu Mobile, an organization that cares for people living with chronic illnesses in South Central Uganda. For the previous 20 months, I've been serving as a CAM therapist, serving a population approximating to 450 palliative care patients, with a remarkable number of those patients at their end of life. Currently, I've been appointed as the project coordinator or the project lead for the project known as Strengthening Health Systems to Improve End-of-Life Experiences, Quality of Death and Dying for patients living with chronic illnesses, to achieve its goals through communication of their needs, creating healthy relationship with those specific special people and God as well, preparing for the experience, preparing for a quality death and dying experience. This project is largely made of an exceptional intervention known as CAM therapy, and that is one of the reasons why we are here. Today we are delighted to have one of our clients, an elder youth male who is battling cancer of the colon. He is a beneficiary of this great program which was delivered to him from February to July of 2024.
My name is Kitovu, 44 years old. I'm married with one wife. I have 3 children, 2 girls and 1 boy. I'm a cancer victim.
How did it feel like when they told you that you have cancer? What were your fears, the anxiety, the
cancer? Because cancer is a deadly disease. At first, when they tell you that you have cancer, you have to get shocked. I was shocked. The family, the relatives, and the neighbors, they got the information that I have cancer. And from there, and then we started the chemotherapy, 6 phases at Mulambo Cancer Institute, Freddy Hatch.
Do you have any health workers who sat you down and talked to you at that point when you were just told that you have cancer of the colon?
No. By the way, I did not have any counseling. The counseling I got was from Kitovu, that's Kitovu Mobile.
At the point we met Mr. Rashid, he was at the verge of giving up. He was at the verge of calling off his treatment appointments, saying that they are uncomfortable, and he was ready to give up. Following our regular visits, we informed him of the goals of treatment. After understanding all this, he agreed, and currently he has just completed his treatment schedule. How did you feel, or how was it like the first time you shared your story with your health worker or your therapist?
I felt very well because the person I was talking was near to me, and I expressed my mind. We talked about. She asked me many questions that I managed to answer. Some I don't know. And from that day, I knew that I have somebody whom I can talk to when I get any problem. And now I have been doing. Because now when I get any pain, I can at least call somebody who's there and advise me what to do.
With all that said, we are also going to look at his experience on CAM therapy and its impact?
Each visit, I could get a lesson to learn because they had different questions related to my disease, related to my life. So I could pick something which I could put in practice.
Book specifically on these visits. Can you point out how those different visits helped you, or how those different visits impacted you in any way or the other, if they did?
Like for the last two visits, where they had a question how the relationship between me and my God, have you prepared your last life? We talked about the will. I managed to make a will. I have it. Different people. I gave them a copy. And I managed to get closer to my Allah. And still, what I do now, I managed to repent. To repent to my Allah. If I have any bad deeds I did to somebody, at least Allah to forgive me in the course.
So
After exploring his experience on the program, we also want to know what happened after the program.
after us giving you this therapy or this talk that we've been doing, how do you now interpret life as compared to before getting this talk?
As I told you earlier, that when you have somebody to talk to, at least you feel life is better.
Feel secure with that person.
But if you don't have somebody to talk to, you feel like you are disaster or you are left lonely.
How has this talk helped you to modify your goals?
All my goals are still moving. For example, that the interference of my rot. I constructed it after this.
So that means you still have hope, you can still plan for the future.
I constructed a room behind there. I bought a piece of land for 11 millions. It is there for my kids. At least I don't have any problem.
Okay. So should we assume that you got this, you started thinking about preparing for your future and hope after our visit?
I started preparing.
Oh, that is very beautiful. That is very beautiful. So we are getting to the end of our interview. Thank you so much. We are so happy that you've given us this time. Have a blessed day.
Thank you.